Hello. It is I, that person who said that she's going to be a luxury beauty channel. That just sounds weird when I don't say, hey guys, so it's Sparrow. I'm going to go back to that. Hey guys, so it's Sparrow. I have this thing wrapped in cardboard that cost me some money. Today I'm reviewing my first not a foundation luxury beauty thing. This is the first time I ever used this brand. I have the new Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. You would know I was getting it if you follow me on Twitter, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter at SoIt'sSparrow, just like here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at SoIt'sSparrow because I told everybody by saving a bunch of Natasha Denona's looks with the palette, I ended up saving them to my story. So if you had me, you would have seen a bunch of sunset palette look, sunrise palette looks. So if you don't know, she has two palettes. The Sunset palette was released a long time ago and it had more browns and reds. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here if I can remember to do that when I rewatch the video. It's gorgeous, and I was going to buy it, but I ended up swatching the yellow, and the yellow from it was so gritty and crumbly, and I was like, why would I ever spend, it was a $129 palette. I was like, why would I ever spend $129 for something that's gritty and crumbly and kind of came apart as I swatched? And I was like, this is stupid, I'm never gonna buy it. I started calling Natasha Denona, Natasha Denono, and it was just, that was the end of the thing. So when the leak about the Sunrise palette broke, I guess one of the retailers for Natasha Denona actually started selling the palette, people started ordering it, and then they immediately ripped it off their site when they realized they were way too early. It came out June 3rd, today is June 5th. I pre-ordered mine through Beautylish, so I got my hands on this palette as soon as I could as a regular consumer. This palette cost $65. It is a smaller Natasha Denona palette. Her palettes are humongous. They have massive amounts of product, which kind of adds up to them having that massive price tag of $129. Her first palettes were like in the $200 range. But this bad boy is only $65. This is refilling a metal palette. The back actually has little holes for you to punch out the shadows if you need them. We have a humongous mirror, yes, humongous mirror. And our shadows with the names printed under them in a black insert in the package. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is my first Natasha Denona palette, and I'm happy I waited until I saw this one and said, oh, I like this. I went back to the NARS Soft Matte Concealer for my eye primer. It's the only concealer I've been putting on recently that does not crease on my oily ass eyelids. But first, I'm gonna add a little bit, tiny bit of the Toxic Silk Canvas underneath it, so that way my eyelid is nice and, you know, soft and succulent, and lightly primed so that it doesn't dry out my eyelid, because that's also a thing that happens. Then I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, which is Deluxe Crease Brush, and take that, and I'm going to swirl it and then just pop it on the eye, softly and smoothly, in a even layer. Actually, like, I really thought this concealer, I was like over it, because I was like, no, it's too dry, too cakey for the new look I'm doing. But now I realize, hey, everything has a place. Except my, even my original NARS concealer has a place, it's just not under my eyes, because it creases. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can actually see what I'm doing. Hello, we're up close and personal. So this is the palette. This is a completely natural light plus a ring light, so the colors shouldn't be too distorted on the screen for you. I'm loving this two yellow shades. I really want to use all the really colorful ones and not go into the neutrals, so basically these two columns don't expect to see too much except for this one to set my concealer, and that shade is called Morning. God, this mirror is huge. It's huge. And also Morning is a little bit darker than my skin, so we're already started off in a great direction. So it's literally, if I wanted to just, wow, okay. So if I was just trying to put something on really quick and kind of get out of the house without doing too much, I would just kind of slap on Morning. And it's really soft, but it's not getting me a lot of kick up, but I'm getting a lot of pigment, which I like a lot, actually. I'm gonna start with Jasper, which is just gonna be this shade right over here. I'm gonna start with Jasper and put it on as a kind of crease color and just kind of pat it on first. And oh my god, that pigment. Okay, so now you have to blend, and I have a odd shape on the other side, and I was bringing this up higher than it probably should be, but it's too late, so I have to do it both sides now. So it is blending. Like, that's one thing that I was reading reviews about Natasha Denona shadows, was that you put them on and they don't blend. Which I was like, well, then what the fuck is the point of the shadow? I'm gonna go back in the morning with I found it, it's my Rare number 6 brush. It's gonna take a little touch of morning and just come over the edges of Jasper, just to kind of make this less too much, not so overdone before we have to call the police and ask, why does this lady look like this? Let her out the house like that. All right, I'm gonna grab my Sigma E25. I'm gonna go into Glory, which is this purpley one right here. I'm gonna go into Glory and kind of start, you know, purpling it up. And I'm putting it right at my actual crease, which is gonna get eaten up by my deep set eyes. But I'm gonna not lie, I'm not even picking up a lot of product. It just moves, and it will move, and that's kind of good though. I love the fact that like my kind of terrible at blending self can even use this palette. That makes me feel better about myself. I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna take this one's the Juvia's Place J125. I'm gonna take it one touch into Jasper and just go over the edges of Glory. Right now, I'm willing to let things get ugly. All right, so now we need to go into another darker color because that's how we do here. I'm gonna take this J127 Precision brush from Juvia's Place into Clove, which is this deep, hold the palette, deep purple shade here. And that's gonna be the darkest shade we use to really make sure our halo eye is dark and halo-y. Oh my god, these are, what's the word I would use for buttery? I feel like buttery. Let me show you guys the palette really quick because this is the part that's gonna blow your mind. So here's the palette, I've been using it. There is no kick up. There is virtually no kick up on this palette. So first I put a little bit of Clove, and I blended it out with Glory, and now I'm going to take a little bit more Clove, and actually no, I'm not. But I am going to go back into the Jasper brush, and just, I really want to make sure all these colors show up so evenly and nicely. I don't want to lose any of them to, you know, like really the construction of my eye. I know I have deep set eyes. This is my life. So like when I open my eyes, and I look head on at you, I want you to be able to see majority of all the work I just did because there is a lot of beautiful colors at play. The Sugar Pill shadows, you do need to put like a bright base underneath to get it to stand out, but I feel like I can do this without that. We about to find out. So I'm gonna take Carnelian, which is this orangey shade right here. This is with no eye base. I'm just patting it on. Okay, as I pat it, I'm losing it a little bit, but holy what the heck? What is Natasha do? Okay, I will admit Carnelian does have some kick up though. But I'm also picking up a lot of it instead of very little because I wasn't sure of the pigmentation. What is going on? How did you do this? Like, how do you make it so that when you put on your eyeshadow, how do you make it so your eyeshadow is so thick that it covers other shadows, but it's so thin that it's easy to blend out? Like, I'm blending it right now. Like, I don't really even have to get the other brushes. I can just keep tapping it and it'll go. I'm gonna take another smudger brush and I'm gonna take it into Citrine. Citrine is the brightest yellow. I'm gonna take it in lengthwise, like so, you can see. So I'm tapping just the tip of it so I can stamp it on the eye like this. The brightest yellow is in the very dead center of the eye. The Carnelian is the, you know, the stage setter, but Citrine is the yellow that would emulate the sun. I feel like maybe I should have put Citrine more low. It's fine. We can blend until we get what we want. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just come at Carnelian right now. Kind of just move everything around so that Carnelian doesn't look like just a blob on the center of my eye. And then taking that same brush after running it through a Verimoda color switch, I'm just gonna tap over where Carnelian and citrine meat so it doesn't look so weird. So we're going to put a shimmer on because that's what happens, and I haven't used a shimmer yet. So we're gonna go into Gate because my coworker is getting a Gate nails today because I told her that would be kind of cool. And I'm just gonna tap that right with my finger right over the center of the eye to kind of throw the whole thing into, ooh, that's pretty. To just give it the glow that I was trying to emulate with matte shadows, but I don't think I have the eye space to do that. I'm gonna do my face off camera real quick and then come back when it's time to do my lower lash line, okay? Be right back. Okay, now that I look a little bit more human, I need to get my eyebrows done. Like they are truly undoable at this point. I'm gonna go in with this Juvia's Place 005 small buffer brush. I'm gonna take the tip of it and dip it into Glory and take it on my lower lash line. Like if I had to do anything with this palette, I would at least only use it on my lower lash line. The pigmentation's so perfect that like doing my lower lash line, it doesn't require me to keep going over and over with layers and layers and layers of the same color, or even put down like a cream base to get it to stick and be pigmented. I'm gonna take a tighter brush, so I'm gonna take another, I use shader brushes for this. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place, no, this is It's My Rare number 8 brush, and I'm gonna take it into Clove, and I'm just take Clove right on the outer corner, right where Clove was, like right in the very corner where Clove is on my upper lid, but not in the inner corner, just the outer corner. So I use the looser the bristle, the lighter the color is my idea. So I'm gonna use a touch of Jasper with this Real Techniques medium shadow brush. I'm gonna take Jasper on the tip of it and tap that off. And then I'm just gonna take it over Glory and Clove and use it to tie it back up into my outer corner out here, because these they have to come together and they're not coming together yet. These colors are so pigmented, they can cover each other with ease. Like I feel like if I didn't do that, I was gonna lose Glory forever though, like, you know. All right, it's time for me to set my face. I'm gonna use my Morphe setting spray. I have on the Patrick Star bronzer and highlighter and Give Me Life and Sun. I have on this e.l.f. primer infused blush in the shade Always Spicy right now. For lipstick, I'm kind of want to be lazy and just put on something nude and neutral so that I can actually leave the house in relative peace. But first we need to highlight my brow. I'm gonna go into Laurel for the brow highlight. And then I'm gonna take citrine first and pop it on the inner corner. So I put citrine on the inner corner and I'm gonna put a little bit of Laurel right on top just because I love sparkly inner corners. I never could get into the matte one. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this Becca Ultimate Love lipstick in taupe. Perfect neutral color for literally anything and everything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then really quick, I'm going to try on a new mascara. I'm gonna try on the Hourglass Caution Mascara. Yes, I bought a mini because my eyes are sensitive, so like they don't like a lot of mascaras. All right, and this is the finished look. Dude, the pigmentation on this palette was like, you guys saw me, I put it on and it was that color. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is actually gorgeous. So I have all this stuff about the palette pulled up. I'm hyping this up because it's good. And I'm extremely happy with my purchase. I'm glad I waited. So the majority of these are metallic finishes except for Awakening, Azalea, and Aster. They are all duochromes. Everything else is gonna be a matte or metallic. The mattes obviously are buttery and delicious. I will use the metallics in another video just to showcase them. This is 0.67 ounces for $65. So that is, this is why I don't do math. Price per, I'm just gonna do the price per ounce correctly and put it on the screen here because I'm bad at doing price per ounce. Forgive me, math was not my subject. English was. But dude, I love this fucking palette. It's like really pretty. But I am going to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you every time that you click on these videos. I just want you guys to know that I don't edit my own videos anymore, so don't feel, you know, upset if you don't like the cut or the length of a video. Let me know down in the comments below so we can take that feedback and change the videos. Let me know what you want to see on this channel so I can effectively tell the editor so the editor can edit less. I also talk a lot, so you know. You know what you signed up for. But if you like this channel, you should go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like this video and let me know that you liked it. Leave down in the comment section below what else you want to see. Bye.